Hola, mi gente. Greetings. ¿Cómo estamos? How are we? Taurus, big bows, my beloveds. How are you? It's me, your girl, Che Alexander, la negratienesazon of SprinkledSazon Apothecary and Botanica. How are you? How are you, big bulls? Taurus, this is your reading. Ruler of the second house, child of Venus. We're here to talk about the new moon in Sagittarius for you. How has it been? How the hell are ya? Sagittarius season, baby, came in on a dragon. Yes, she did. She came in very quickly, very swiftly, very fiery, very passionately, very intensely with things to say and do. So Sagittarius season started on the 22nd, and then just 3 days later, Mercury bounced up in her sign and went retrograde. And there's a lot of planetary shifts taking place, Taurus. So this week alone, I will do a week ahead video, but this week alone, Venus will be changing signs and moving into Aquarius. Mars will be beginning its retrograde period in Leo, while Mercury is already retrograde. And yeah, we're heading toward the winter solstice. So this is the time for us to begin to really lay to rest things that did not work out. We did a lot of shedding in Scorpio season. I know I did personally, but it's still not over until it's over, until it's truly laid to rest. And so when the winter solstice comes up, we will be asked to put the final touches, the final words in the obituary, lay our final grievances to rest, because 2025 is a number 9 year. It is a jam-packed year that will begin very quickly with important planets changing their station so that our perspective on our life and what it's worth and what our value around things truly is. So I'm not one to be, like, I guess fear-mongering is the word. Like, my thing is not, oh my God, this is your final chance. But my thing really is, as you can see, time is moving on a different timeline. This is not the same 365 we had back when I was running the streets in the 90s, okay? When I was drinking water from the Johnny Pump and running up and down the street with my peoples. Not the same summer. We don't experience the same heat. It's more scorching. Not the same love and community. It's not the same world. And the time that we're dealing with is vastly different. Time is moving quickly. And if you don't know how to quantum leap, if you don't know how to adjust with the times so that your slow, strategic, methodical pace, Taurus, doesn't get you left behind. We are being encouraged to quicken the pace of how we receive information, and really improve on the ways that we show up in the world. So not to say anything is wrong with you, and we know that Taurus can be a little bit slower in our way of doing things, and that's fine if that's still necessary for you, but you need to be having the conversation with yourself at least quicker. You need to be saying, okay, I realize change is a miss, and not deny it as much or not try to push back as much. Being so staunchly obstinate is not going to serve us in this year coming, bulls. We're gonna have to embrace change, embrace it quickly, and act like we like it, because the world is changing whether we like it or not, whether we want to participate or not, right? So this particular new moon is not a new moon of manifesting, but you really are looking at your second house. You're looking around in your physical home. You're looking around at the friends and people that you have in your life. And we're being asked to say, is there any way that I can pour more into this relationship so that we can give back to each other, because we are going to need each other more in the months and the years to come? Is there a way that I can really expand my gifts, expand my services, the work that I do already, without having to go back to school, without having to pay for a certificate program, without having to do or gain or pay for more? What do I already have that I'm not properly utilizing? This is the light, that the new moon in Sagittarius is shining on us, and keeping in mind that Mercury is retrograde. So signing new contracts, creating new alliances is not necessarily recommended. Instead, we want to strengthen what we already have. And Taurus, that is our mantra in the zodiac. I have. Aries mantra is I am. Taurus is I have. Cancer is I feel, right? Gemini is I think. But we are all about I have. So what do you really have, Taurus? Who do you really have in your corner? Who do you really have in your team? What's really for you? So Spirit, Holy Angels, we thank you. We ask you for your continued guidance, protection, love, peace. We ask that only spirits of light continue to enter into this space and deliver the messages at this time that are needed for the Taurus collective. What do you need us to know under the light of this Sagittarius new moon, and how can it serve us? Ashe, amen. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Move this out your way so you can see me a little better. So we have John Horus, that's the Emperor, John Horus, the Emperor, Father of Sticks, is King of Wands. The Fool in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, 7 coins, 7 pentacles. And the Queen of Swords, the Mother of Knives. The Emperor here is on the top. The Empress is here on the top. The Emperor there. 5 of Wands on the bottom. The Emperor with the King of Wands. So this is Aries energy here, Taurus. Aries, Leo, Sag, but heavy on the Aries. There is the Fool and the 3 of Cups. So that's Uranus energy or Aquarius energy. 7 Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. And then 5 Wands or 5 Sticks with the Empress. Excuse me. Can you clarify for me the... Oh, shit. So keeping in mind, Taurus, you know, this is a general, so take what's for you. This is specifically the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Lilith, Chiron, 10th house, 2nd house in Taurus. Clarify the 7 for me. What's the 7? King of Swords and the 3 of Sticks, or 3 of Wands here. You got 2 pairs here. The Empress and the Emperor, and the King and Queen of Swords. There's a lot of disappointment here, Taurus. There's a lot of disappointment that I'm sensing in this energy of like, every time I want to believe something to be true, I just keep getting disappointment. Every time I want to trust in the good of someone, every time I want to trust in a friendship, trust in a relationship, I meet somebody and they seem to be exactly what I'm looking for. They talk nice, they dress well, we get along, we have a lot in common. And then something just doesn't work. You see the Fool is in reverse. It's like you just can't ever take off. Right? 3 of Baskets, you're loving each other, celebrating, drinking, having a good time, but it's in reverse. It's just like it's never enough. It just never works out. And this is with people that you feel equally yoked with, right? Again, you have 2 pairs, the Emperor and the Empress, the King and Queen of Swords, or the Mother and Father of Knives in this deck. 7 of Coins or 7 Pentacles is speaking about how you pour yourself into this. You cultivate this. You plant the seeds of a good friendship. You check in. You call for the birthdays. You make plans for the holidays. And still, you get shitted on. If it's a romantic relationship, you know, you try to show up in loving ways, be emotionally supportive. You do your duties as a person in that relationship, but they don't reciprocate. It's just not, things just don't take off. And I feel like, Taurus, you're losing hope. You may be losing hope. Hope on humanity is one thing that I heard. Hope in humanity, but I'm feeling like you're beginning to feel hopeless in your life, Taurus. Like, this is my destiny, just to always be a mistress, right? That's somebody's reality, because the 4 of Wands is here. Look at that. The 4 of Wands is here with the 3 of Swords in reverse at the bottom and top of the deck. So it's like, maybe I'm just meant, I really am here to be a mistress. Like, there's a Jezebel influence in my family. My family is cursed, and I'll never be in love. I'm just always gonna be the other woman. And you're trying to make peace with that because it's all the experiences you keep having. Or someone else. Hold on 1 second. I gotta take this call. Hello? Yes. Okay. All right, thank you. Bye. Sorry, I needed that. But somebody else is saying, like, every time I make an investment on a business, it doesn't work out. The people steal from me, or, you know, I can't really get my team together, the this, the that, the that, the this. I feel like every time, Taurus, we want to believe that a bad day is just a bad day, there is some kind of confirmation following up to say, no, it's a bad life, right? Spirit is, negative spirits are trying to convince you that, no, this is a bad life. They don't want you to have the positivity that you have. And we're really trying to push through. You see Pentacle energy. We're really trying to push through and see the good in things. But you may be having a rough time seeing through the fog or the cloud because things are not actualizing at this time. What is your advice for Taurus under this new moon? Look at that. Wow. Hold on. Hearth, Vesta, number 32. Venus, beloved, our parent sign. Whoa. 5th house, passion. 8th house, mystery. Too many. Give me just one more. I'll take one more. 7th house, relationship. Look at that. So, my advice for you, Taurus, under this new moon community, under this new moon in Sagittarius, is to take a real look, a real good look. Take that light from the moon and shine it over the areas of your life that you think are not working out. And ask yourself, where am I centered in this? Okay? If you sit under the moonlight tonight, tomorrow, and really think about that romantic relationship that you're in, and you're saying, this is not working out here, 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 and here. The communication, the finances, I feel like we're not in alignment. We don't want the same things. Like, we're not planning for the same things. And I don't like how you treat the kids. I want you to think, Taurus, again, where you are centered in this. How do I allow this to continue? Because so much of this disappointment energy that I'm feeling is related to us giving too much power to someone else. Okay, I'm not happy in this relationship. What are you doing to make me happy? As opposed to you saying, I'm not happy in this relationship, so I'm gonna spend less time in this relationship. Like, I'm still with you, we still here, but I'm not gonna be in this house moping and and trying to get your attention and trying to get you to understand that I'm unhappy. My God, my words. That I'm unhappy. I'm going to do my due diligence and let you know, hey, lover, you know I love you. You know I'm here with you. But I already spoke my piece. You already know how I feel about certain things. So I'm going to be out. We're not even having that conversation. Just spending more time with people who make you feel loved. I'm not encouraging infidelity, right? Don't twist my words. What I'm saying is, if you find that in your relationship there's no joy, then go kick it with your homegirls. Go kick it with your sisters, your sorority sisters, your friends from college, your whomever it is, right? That it's not distraction, but that is allowing you to do what you can do to ensure your joy, your comfort, your pleasure, your peace, your clarity. Fill in the blank, whatever is missing. So much of this energy is forcing you outward, saying, stop looking for this in this person. Stop looking for this in this relationship. Go and create it for yourself. Where's Vesta? The first card that came out, Hearth, right? You need to be tending to the fire within. What gives you passion? What turns you on? Not in a sexual or aroused kind of way, but what turns you on? Puts that battery in your back. Is it having enough money to take vacations whenever you want. Okay, well then be honest with yourself. Maybe your partner is not contributing enough financially. Maybe your job could be paying you more. But what are you doing about it? Are you just sulking and saying, I wish they saw my worth and paid me more? Are you actively applying to other jobs? Spirit under this new moon wants you to take the inventory and then get serious about what you can do to turn it around. But this is not the time to make or take the action. This is still a planning moon, again, because there's so much vicious movement happening. Venus, our parent planet, will be moving into Aquarius at the end of the week, right? Mars in Leo retrograde is a thing. So with that type of energy heading into these signs that are very much about action, this week alone, we're just being asked to say, I see it, I peep it, I got it, I think it. We're going to work on this in a couple of weeks. In January, we can take a different approach. For the rest of December until the winter solstice, really, I would say not to invest too much of anything, anywhere. Your investments are better spent on you, taking deep introspective inventory of yourself. What do I love? Who have I become? What do I need? What do I want? What do I have to give, to offer, to sacrifice, to exchange in order to bring these things into my life? And am I really willing to do the work? And then that's where you'll find the answers to what you're looking for. Everybody's calling me today. I love you. I hope that was helpful. I'll speak to you soon. Peace.